Morning. I am Sujala from DBS Institute of Technology, Kavali. Today my topic is Ocean Thermal Energy Conversion. This is called OTEC. So first of all, what is the main objective of ocean thermal energy is to turn the solar energy trapped by the oceans into usable energy. This kind of energy is found in tropical oceans where the water temperature differs from surface to deeper into the sea. On the ocean surface, it can be at least 20 degrees hotter than the temperature at deeper sea level. That means in the surface, it will be around 28 to 30 degrees, and at the deep water, it is around 10 degrees. Then the difference will be, it is the 20 degrees. Due to the low temperature difference, the efficiency of conversion is very low. That means around it is 2%. The thermal gradient is converted into electrical energy. The warm water can be used to heat and vaporize a liquid known as working fluid, water, ammonium, etc. The working fluid develops pressure as it causes it to evaporate. This expanding vapors run through the turbine generator and is then condensed back into liquid by cold water brought up from the depth, and this cycle is repeated. So basically this OTEC will be classified as two types. One is open circuit and cycle, and next one is closed cycle. So before going to the open cycle and the closed cycle, first you show about the what is the working principle of this OTEC. So this is the basic structure of the OTEC, and its structure will show that the evaporator, condenser and turbine. So in the upper part there is a warm surface water, it is around 28 degrees, and condenser will be placed at the 10 degrees, and then the deep surface it is water from 5 degrees centigrade. So what is the basic working of this OTEC is the generation of electric power from ocean thermal energy conversion is based on the utilization of the natural temperature difference between the warm sea water at the surface and cold sea water at some depth. Solar radiation flux incident on the ocean surface. The temperature of water at the surface of the sea is about 27 degrees centigrade, and the temperature of the cold deep sea water at a depth of 1 kilometer is about 7 to 10 degrees centigrade. The density of the water decreases with an increasing in temperature and vice versa. Therefore, the water at the top surface is lighter than the water some depth with the heavier. So, there will be a here whatever the water coming from the heat coming from the solar radiation, that heat will be captured with the hot water. So the warm surface water is around 28 degrees. Whatever the warm water will be there, it goes to the evaporator. From the evaporator, it will be converted in the form of the steam vapor, and this steam goes to the turbine, and the turbine will be rotate, and this is coupled with the generator, and the output will be electric power. Whatever the turbine must be there, the remaining the steam whatever it will be, it goes to the condenser. Again it will be, this condenser is connected to the cold water, and whatever the steam is will be there, it will be converted into again cold, and then it will be recycling this process. So this is about the OTEC. Thank you. OTEC has two systems, that is open cycle and closed cycle systems. Open cycles also known as cloud cycle, and other closed cycle also known as Anderson cycle. So first one we have to see the open cycle system. So What is open cycle system? So as shown in the figure, there is the evaporator, steam turbine, generator and condenser. The main important thing here is there is no requirement of the heat exchanger. So when you take about the open cycle system, whatever the water, seawater is used as the working fluid. The warm surface water is flashed evaporated in a chamber maintained under high vacuum, and the generated vapor drives a low pressure turbine connected with the generator. The exact steam is condensed using sea water. Here, whatever the warm water coming from the warm surface, it goes to the evaporator, and then here in the evaporated, this whatever the hot water will be converted into the steam, and this steam will be goes to the steam turbine, and then the turbine will couple the generator and it will couple the used to the electric power. So under the evaporator, it unevaporated water to the ocean. From the steam turbine, whatever the steam must be there, it is goes to the condenser, and the condenser to the ocean. So here this whatever to the ocean, and then the warm water, and then evaporator, steam turbine, it goes to like this. The figure shows the temperature and entropy of OTEC. Here there is total 6 points and is there. Here the warm water from the surface of the ocean is admitted into the evaporator. The evaporator is maintained at vacuum pressure by vacuum pump, and the steam is generated 1 to 2 on TS diagram. In evaporator, saturated steam is generated, and this saturated steam is admitted into a steam turbine. The evaporator contains a mixture of water and steam. The steam is separated from the water and saturated vapor at 3, and the remaining water is saturated at 4. Remaining water from evaporator to discharge into a sea is 2 to 4 of temperature and entropy diagram. The steam expands in a specially designed turbine. The expansion of steam in steam turbine is represented by 3 to 5 on TS diagram. The steam at 3 have a very low pressure and high specific volume as compared to the other steam power plants. Condenser is represented by 5 to 7 on TS diagram. In condenser, the exhausted steam is mixed with cold water from deep ocean with reserves in near saturated water. This water is discharged to the ocean. Due to the very low temperature difference, efficiency also discharged. So from this diagram, we have to see that from first point there is warm ocean surface water, and 1 to 2 there is the hot water admitted to the evaporator. Then 2 to 3 production of steam in evaporator, and 3 to 5 it is expansion of steam, and 5 to 7 condensation in direct contact condenser, and 1 source temperature of warm surface water, and 6 sink temperature of deep cold water. This cycle begins at 1 and ends at 6. So this is called as open cycle ocean thermal energy conversion systems. Closed system is also known as Anderson system. The heat of surface of water having temperature from 27 to 30 degrees is transferred to the evaporator. Warm surface water vaporized ammonium. Ammonia vapor produces work while expanding in turbine. The ammonia vapor is then condensed back to liquid by thermal contact with the cold water through condenser and recycling. All times the working fluid remains in a closed cycle and is continuously circulated. Since ammonia vaporized and condensed near atmospheric pressure at the available seawater temperatures. It provides a sufficient pressure drop across the turbine so that it can be achieved relatively high efficiency compared to the open cycle system. The large quantity of warm and cold water must be circulated, evaporated and condensed. This is the recycling process. So here this is called as closed cycle system.